I really think that the voice cast choice is perfect. I think that the people that were chosen to do the voices so far that I have seen really add to the atmosphere. Like, I can't explain why. There's just something about how they deliver their lines or their accents, their voices. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I don't feel taken out of the immersion when I'm listening to the voice actors talk. And that's, you know, credit and merit to the voice actors, but also, I think, to the casting choice. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Jennifer English is one of my favourite, has become one of my favourite voice actors. There's just something about her voice that is different yet familiar. Because obviously she's, I don't know what part of England she's from, but she has a very, very English accent. But the tone and intonation of her voice is something that's a little bit different that I've never heard before, and I can't explain it. But there's just something wonderful about her voice that I've really come to love. And the next time I play Baldur's Gate 3, I will be romancing Shadowheart because I cannot get away from it. But yeah, kudos. So far, everything I've heard has been, I think it just wraps it up in the world really well. I do feel enchanted by it. And the music is absolutely stunning. There's something about the French, and I don't know if I'm stereotyping right now, and I apologise if I am, but one of the things that I've noticed about the French when it comes to art, in music and in visuals and movies, in games, in paintings, they've got a wonderful knack of nailing melancholy. And I don't know why specifically, but they just have this wonderful kind of like melancholic knack of storytelling that I feel like they're really leaning into their strengths with this, because the atmosphere, the music, the voice acting, the story so far is just really leaning into the melancholic sense of foreboding that I think the French pull off really well, and I can't explain why melancholy is the French experience. No, but like not in like a romantic way, but in like a storytelling kind of way. It's hard to describe, and like I say, I hope I'm not stereotyping, because they do it really well. Like really, really, really well. To be fair, French history has been pretty melancholic the past 200, 300 years. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they were raised on stuff like that. It just reminds me of like Les Miserables, the Glums, the Miserables. It's this continuous, overbearing atmosphere of what's coming, and I feel like it's going to be bad. And I feel like they do it really well. And like I say, lean into your strengths. I feel like if you pour that, something that you're good at, something that you've got a real knack for, into storytelling, or into like a game in this instance, play to your strengths and you get something good, you know what I mean? I feel like, not to gush too much about it, I feel like I'm already gushing about it. I've played it for like 5 fucking seconds, but already I feel that heavy, overhanging sense of foreboding. I think the atmosphere, the music, and the voice acting and stuff like that right now is really good. It's really immersive. It feels like a passion project already. 5 minutes in it, it already feels like... Do you know what? I feel like I'm being a dick now. I feel like I'm gushing. I am really, really trying my hardest not to get attached to Gustav. There is something so beautiful about how they've shaped his eyes. Let me see if I can get him in the shadow. He's got these sad, tired eyes that I absolutely adore in a character. And I am trying my absolute hardest not to get too attached to him, because this overwhelming sense of foreboding that's hanging over the atmosphere of this game is telling me, and I've seen people crying, I've left myself really spoiler free on the story, but I've seen people crying reaction all over the internet, so I'm like, oh. And I have a very bad habit of falling in love with characters that die. So, get attached. He's the main character. That means nothing. So, anyway. But if I would allow myself, I would fall in love with this man right now. I adore. There's just something about him already that I'm latching onto and that I adore. This game is using the Romanticism art from which was strong in the 18th and 19th century in France, which explored more melancholy, also the mad artist. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Anyway, shall we play the game?